So if I could go back in time, if I could talk to my younger self before going all in on basketball, this is exactly what I would tell my younger self. So this entire video is what I wish someone would have showed me when I was younger, because this right here is so much more important than working hard, or understanding this concept is so much more important than working hard, going all in, being locked in, like I said, training the right way. All of that stuff, it does not matter if you don't understand the stuff we're going to talk about in this video. At the age of 16, I basically dropped out of school. I basically dropped out of the regular education system to go all in on basketball, right? So I'm originally from Austria. I moved to Italy, and yeah, like I said, I dropped out of school. Basically, I did this online type of school. Basketball was all I did. I literally went all in on the game of basketball, because my mentality was, if I put my everything into basketball, if I trained 6 hours every single day, it's gonna be impossible to not make it, right? And that can be true, but only if you understand the things that I'm gonna talk about in this video today. If you put this much time into something, you gotta be extremely careful with that thing, in my case basketball, not becoming your everything. It cannot decide who you are. You cannot make basketball your entire identity. And I know you have probably heard this a lot of times before, but it is one of the most important concepts that exist, in my opinion, when it comes to becoming successful in anything. You have to learn to detach from what you do. You are not a basketball player. You are who you are, whoever you are, and then there is the basketball player you. And this right here is the first thing I would tell my younger self. This is so important. You're not playing free or you're not playing to your potential because you are not training enough, because you are not doing the right mental training exercises. It's simply because everything is built around the game of basketball. And then when game time comes, if this thing is your everything, it's impossible to perform to your potential, because it literally decides how you feel about yourself. And it's extremely difficult because you put all this time into something, you have all of these goals, but at the same time you have to learn to still not identify yourself with whatever you do. Right now, I don't play basketball anymore. I'm just a trainer, an online basketball trainer and actual basketball trainer in real life. And now every single time I play basketball in a pickup run or whatever it is, I play way better, because I don't care anymore about playing well or not, because my identity is not built on being a basketball player anymore. Now I just don't give a fuck anymore, and that's why I actually play better. So obviously you should still care about your goals and stuff, but something really simple, a really simple thing you can do is develop some interest besides basketball. Bro, that is the most important thing I wish I would have done when I was younger. Simply develop some interest besides basketball. It can be anything. That is part of the process. That is part of the grind. That is part of working hard. Finding some interest besides basketball. I remember back then, even thinking about anything besides basketball would have been weird. But make that your next goal. Find some interest beside basketball, because when things are not going your way in basketball right now, or after a bad game, or even after just your practice, or even after a good game, find something that you can take, or find something that puts your mind off of basketball. Actually, not caring as much anymore, so to say, about the game of basketball is actually gonna help you perform in the actual game. So that is the most important thing I wish I would have realized when I was still playing. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, you already know, and see you next video. Peace.